Hail, and welcome back to another Master All Streams. Tonight we're going to be trying to do our solo challenge. We got our first chat of the day, of course. We've got Death Dealer, 542nd of his glorious lineage. Hail, and welcome back, sir. Hope all is well in your realm. All right, man, wish me luck. We are rusty at the game, and this is a very difficult challenge that I failed while recovering from COVID. All right. What was the name of this guy? This guy is Heroic Hill's husband in the in-game lore. Or in the Master Raw lore, I should say. Still haven't gone to bed yet. Yeah, you got a weird sleep schedule, I think. Like you're a night owl some days, and then you're a daytime tiger at others. All right, I don't remember how this guy works. So let me look at his skills real quick. So he's got Marathon and Discipline, which is really good.
Please, get here as fast as you can.
I really like this setup. This is a pretty good setup here. So our goal here, of course, is to defeat a map completely solo, right? So we want to bring stems. We want to bring health. He can only carry 3 and 3, huh? That's interesting. Let's go look at what kind of vehicle we have. I don't remember. Looks like we got this bad boy, and then we got that bad boy, which they have the same trunk space, so we're going to stick with this one probably. Let's see if I even have a toolkit. No, I don't have a toolkit. And I probably can't craft one, right? Or, let's see here. Yeah, you need a mechanic for that. So my guy's not a mechanic. So I think in the future, a good solo hero would be a mechanic possibly. Because repair kits are just so gosh dog important for that kind of stuff. Let's see what we have over here. We got 0. How many hearts do we have? That's another good question. All right, so we've killed 14 out of 28 hearts. So we're 50% complete with our map. You watched all of the Trimmer movies, like even the ones that didn't have the original heroes in it. I kind of like those. The ones with the gun nut guy. He played the dad in an 80s sitcom. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. But like Michael J. Fox was in a sitcom when he was a teenager, and that actor played his dad. What was the name of that? It wasn't Family Matters, but it was similar to Family Matters, like name-wise. All right, so we've got plague cures. We definitely want to carry those with us. Do we have explosives? We do. Nice. We're going to carry those with us. And then we'll grab some of that. We've got 38 light crossbow bolts. We got that.
Citizens of Trumbull Valley.
How many parts do we have? 219.
With the network. I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my
All right, so I got a Kanabo. That puts me over,
He
though.
hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried.
The big shovel's great because it only weighs 10 pounds.
I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything
It's one of the best heavy weapons if you're trying to travel light, like I'm always trying to travel light. Alright, and then we've got a military truck over yonder. Let's go take a gander at that HP levels here. It's not in too bad a shape. Alright, are we low on anything? Probably not, because we're rolling solo, right? So parts is going to be something we're going to have to keep an eye out for, but we can always make parts. I don't have any mods, of course. Alright, so it looks like we've cleaned up the north. We're not going to worry about missions, of course. Not rolling solo. Alright, so it looks like Marshall's a shithole. This is where we're going to head. There might only be one heart down here. Alright, well, let's go clean up Marshall right quick. Marshall's dangerous. You know, it can sneak up on you. Good old Marshall. Am I going to worry about caffeine? I don't think I'm really worried about caffeine because we've got 73 stamina. That's not a lot. I get it. But when you can sprint for free, well, I can't sprint for free right now for some reason. Why is that? Oh, it's the gas can. That's all right. When you can sprint for free, that frees up a lot of times where you don't have to take a consumable, a stem, right? But we got to come at this smart, man, because if we mess around too much, you know, we'll die. That's for sure. We've got plenty of weapons as well. We've even got a pyro launcher, which is a super powerful weapon. I rarely use it, though. It's a weird one. Yeah, I watched all but the series. I forgot the series existed. I read an article today talking about like some good sci-fi, like some diamonds in the rough. And one of them was a Total Recall TV show from like 1999 or 2000 that I had never heard of. But the guy said it was good. But that could be nostalgia. Like, people will sit there and, you know, wax poetic about some old show or movie, but it's nostalgia, you know? Like, even me, like The Next Generation. I'm very nostalgic about Star Trek and The Next Generation. But the first 2 seasons are not good. The first one's really bad. And the second season, there's like a few episodes that are pretty good. And then even when that show was great, it could be very campy, very corny. You know, stuff that a modern audience wouldn't be into at all.
I could use a little help if anybody's listening.
So that's why when I'm telling somebody like how glorious The Next Generation is, I always throw in the caveat.
Oh, so
But
this
remember,
is where all
I
the
fell in love
plague
with this show
zombies
when I
hang
was a
out.
wee lad.
Wonderful.
And nostalgia is rather powerful when it comes to judgment on if something's good or bad. It's kind of like the pretty actors or actresses when I was a kid. You know, they're always going to be pretty to me, even when they're, you know, old, retired, or whatever.
Someone better be listening, 'cause I'm in deep
I mean, not their
shit
old
out here.
versions, but like their, the younger versions. Okay, that is a Juggernaut. Well, that was annoying. Alright, so we're just going to clean this up with the old Mirage, hopefully. Did you see that zombie get taken down by something? Must have been the Pharaoh. Or there's an NPC over here. Why am I rolling?
You thought you were quick, huh?
Look at all these breaks they're giving me. How cool is that? Looks like I can also return to the bounty broker and get a danger dog PPSH, which is like a good, I don't remember what caliber that is. Could be a 9mm, if memory serves correctly. Now I also have to break out all the stops, you know. I'm going to be cheesy when I can be cheesy. There's one mistake and I lose, you know. So like leading the Juggernaut away is better than fighting him. Which goes against my playstyle. My playstyle has always been, you know, Paladin style, lead from the front. Let's see, what are my combat skills? Endurance. Alright, that's this thing, right? Yeah, that's that thing.
I gotta make this quick.
Alright, so I don't have power. Looks like I've already attacked this heart at some point, which is really good. You know, when shit hits the fan, just retreat. Come back later. You know, there's no reason to... Like, their greatest weapon is numbers. Your greatest weapon is to run away. And just run away.
I gotta catch my breath.
I don't believe they got me there.
I'm slowing down.
Oh, that was my bad.
Running low on that.
Let me go ahead and pop one of these, clear my infection. I gotta get used to having the low stam. It's very important. Because even just jump... Oop, hello. Can you jump up here now? I don't remember. Get my shotgun out. The game lagged on me there.
Take the headshot.
I should have killed him, but it did not. Not in that time, though. Good lord, the infection is crazy. Because we've got no bonuses, right? We've got no bonuses to plague or any of that stuff. I don't know why the car is bouncing so poorly. It's like we're hitting rocks. Hopefully we got enough traders where we can go buy some like repair kits and
Any more exposure won't end well.
yeah, that is for sure. I think the best solo would either be a Blood Plague Survivor or Unbreakable. And this guy's an Unbreakable Driver, which is cool. Alright, we got it. Nice.
Just like that, it's history. Oh yeah, that means we'll see a lot less plague zombies around here.
Perfect.
Almost empty on that.
All quiet. At least.
All
as
quiet on the
as
Western
it can
Front.
get this close to a
Total
plague.
Recall had a TV series, yeah, a long time ago. They also remade it into a movie with like Colin Firth or Colin Farrell, whichever one that is. I always get those two confused. All right, where are my outposts exactly? Do I have outposts? All right, so I've got one up here. And I've got this thing. Biochem crafting. Do I want biochem crafting? How do I access that? Do I have to physically go there? Probably, right? No, okay. Outpost defenses, landmines. Then we've got change strategy. Oh, so I can make scent block. So I can pretty much just do that and make our life a lot easier. But I don't think we're going to do that. But that's all it's giving me. What are the other strategies this thing can give me? Change strategy. With this strategy, we can craft experimental serums, temporarily boost health stamina. With this strategy, we give ourselves the ability to use chemicals and meds to multiply our supply of plague samples. I don't think we really need that. So yeah, so we can craft scent block and all that kind of stuff. I can't even fix my beds, man. Why does it take 2 people to fix a bed? I don't know. I really want those stems, though. Stems are important, but usually when you kill a heart, you get stems. So if you're running solo and you keep killing hearts, you're going to have all the stems you need. Don't really need a first aid kit because we are unbreakable. You can still get injured being unbreakable, but it's really rare. It's like a very specific case where you get injured. There's a heart right there. And a bloater. Oh, a bloater. I want to go whack on that, but I've got a backpack full of stuff. I don't really want to whack on it while I'm overweight. All right, so we are a little bit over 50%, which is good. My only outpost that's giving me resources is under siege. Or not under siege, but infested, so we might go clear that up. And I've got a whole map of resources, so when it comes to all that, I might even get rid of our lab and get like a an espresso outpost or something like that. That might be better. We're almost out of shotgun rounds. Let's see what other kind of weapons we can use here. Alright, so we've got the Scorpion 61, which is pretty good. And it's got a professional suppressor, so let's grab that. And a stack of them bad boys. Now this, of course, will take damage, so we'll have to repair that. The good thing about that shotgun was I wouldn't have to take damage, because as far as I know, I probably can't make my own weaponry, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. 3 plague samples. Let's see how many plague samples we have. We should have a crap ton. As we're killing hearts, right? 39, it's pretty good. Can I even do this for parts? I can. Very good. I don't have a salvage furnace, which sucks, but, you know, what are the chances I'm going to get a salvage furnace anytime soon? You can never guarantee that kind of stuff, right? All right, do I have espressos and what have you? Or coffee? No. Let's go ahead and make some of those. We've got 20 medicine supplies, which is really good. What do I need for... Oh, I need a medic, right? Doesn't work. Alright, so we have a heart there. Let's go ahead and grab that bad boy. We got a Pilato down here, fueled and in good shape. So that'll be our emergency vehicle. If we explode somewhere down south. We've got what's left behind. We've got the Tresi Quarta. As far as I can tell, we've got allies right here. What do they do? They don't do anything right now, but we can trade with them. Do I have anything to trade? Let's go see if they have like repair kits and stuff.
That looks like a plague bloater.
I might be in a little better shape. No, that smoke is black. That smoke is white. Now I can always call in another one of these things, right? As long as we've got 1,000 influence. So that's cool. But with Total Recall, I really enjoyed the 1990 movie with Schwarzenegger, but I didn't really like the one that was made in 2014 or whatever. Same with RoboCop. They redid RoboCop and it didn't have the same feel. You know, they tried to make a sleek RoboCop, didn't work out. You got bloaters all over the gosh dog place. That seems to be an update 33 thing. It seems like every block there's like a triple bloater spawn. Got to get them running here. There we go. Alright, we'll let that dissipate. Kind of hard to see that guy. It's like perfect camouflage.
Oh, man. It's a screamer.
Oh man, another screamer. That's for sure. I would say that the majority of remakes, they don't, because whoever does the remake, they're not passionate about the project usually. For a remake to be good or a reimagining, the person making it has to be a super fan of the original. And most times that's not true. Like Picard is a perfect example. The first 2 seasons of Picard was just made by like Hollywood hacks, and that's why it was so bad. The 3rd season, which is like the best Star Wars that's been made in 20 years, was made by a super fan of Star Trek The Next Generation. And he happened to be a talented guy. So, was the 3rd season perfect? No, nothing's ever perfect, but it was really good.
I'm here, hon.
What? Why was I going over here? Oh, yeah, there's a mission. Yeah, I want to go to these guys, see what they've got. Also want to clear out my outpost, wherever that may be. Greetings, my one and only friends. Or I might have... Ooh, do I even have friends here? Are you all dead? Oh, is that because of that stupid flippin' sheriff mission? Yeah, this is like that sheriff mission to where one of your friends are gonna abandon you, basically. I hear them shooting somebody. Oh, that's him right there. Yeah, so she was over there for that mission.
Hey, a friendly face.
Gosh, dog, right. All right, madam, I want a repair kit. No repair kits, huh? Don't really need building materials. I'll grab stems. I don't really need stems. 357, not needed, really. How much fuel do we have? 9.
Hey, you're not dead.
I'm hoping to make a trade.
I'll buy that.
Interested?
Because one thing that we won't be short on is influence, right? We're like a solo paladin hero thing. We're going to have all the influence. Where'd you go, madam? Hello.
Grats, you're still alive.
Let's sell her that crap. Alright, well, we can loot this. That's got that in it. There's a fuel rucksack in that one. That's pretty good. And a meds rucksack in that one. Let's go ahead and grab those rucks, and then I guess we could do this mission. I'm trying to think of a good remake. Like, there's been good sequels, right? But a sequel's not a remake. I definitely can't think of a remake or reimagining that's better than the original. Well, The Next Generation, I think, was really good. And in a lot of ways better than the original, but it's just like a different thing than the original Star Trek.
Put your hands up and don't move.
I'm being
Doesn't
threatened.
need to get violent.
Is she up there? Is that what's going on there? Madam, I can't talk to you up there. I'm gonna have to see if I can get up there and talk to her. Problem is they're just screaming their heads off, and it's just going to spawn more and more zombies. Love the crossbow, man. The only thing I don't like the crossbow for is fighting a pack of ferals. That's it. Anything else, we're good to go. Perfect. Alright, can I speak with you? Nice. Alright, we had this place staked out, but before we could go, this maniac showed up. Alright, so we talked to you.
This place looks chock full of nothing.
There's our fuel. Snacks are good in a pinch. Alright, get the other side of the story. So that AI has to either come over here or I have to go chase her down, it looks like. Can I trade with you? Nah, didn't think so. Alright, so I have gunslinging. Oh, I do have aim snap. Nice. Yeah, this guy's really good for solo. I was thinking ahead when I chose him. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go talk to her.
Okay, running on empty. Can't do it.
That was my bad. Gotta get used to this stamina. It's really bad. I should also be fighting with my knife. That's way better. Alright, that one's got a med rucksack. Are we doing on meds? Yeah. I don't want a lot of meds so I can craft a crap ton of plague samples. That's really the thing that'll kill me, because since we're unbreakable, we don't really have to worry about injuries. Because I hate injuries way more than I hate the plague. A lot of people think the plague's the worst thing, but in my opinion, it's injuries. Because, that dude is still after me, huh? Because first aid kits are really heavy.
Take the headshot.
And plague cures are not. They're not nearly as heavy.
Locked
What?
up
He
tight.
just came out of there. Cheating bastards. It's like in this situation, man. It's just not worth it. There's probably also a first aid rucksack in the bathrooms. Took me a while to figure out that, because I never really would loot bathrooms. But a lot of times you'll get a medical rucksack in there. Let me go see what this guy's got. I don't think he'll have, like, repair kits. I think he's usually got, like, rucksacks of ammo and stuff. I don't even know if he'll trade with me. He might. Because we haven't done the storyline missions.
Yo, want to trade?
Bullets. Shotgun. Nah, we don't need that. Because what I'll do is, when I have enough bullets, I'll just go to my warehouse and do that. That'll give us bullets. Because in a scenario like this, you actually get more bullets by doing that than crafting like a specific caliber. It doesn't really make sense. You would think it'd be the other way around, but the way this game works, you get more bullets by randomly sorting them. I guess what they're saying is, like, if you're making, let's say, 9mm, you're taking all the other calibers and turning them into 9mm, so there's, like, wastage involved with that. But if I can get a good supply of repair kits, I'd be pretty comfortable. Everything else is sort of squared away. I think the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, they weren't bad for a remake. What do they call it? The Kelvin timeline? I like the first one quite a bit. The second and third one are just kind of like, they're barely even rememberable. I can't even tell you like what the antagonist wanted. You know, it was just like generic bad guy with a lot of CGI battles. And I'm not against CGI battles, but I'm against like the 40-minute CGI battles.
Don't just stand out there in the cold. Get your ass in here.
Thank you, madam. She's a way better shot than that NPC from last night.
Hey, you.
Hey, how's it going, madam?
I got some
Trade.
stuff to trade. How about it?
Infestations shouldn't be a big problem.
All right,
for
they
a
got
bit.
coffee.
We can relax.
All right, they're just gonna bring all the zombies to the yard here.
Look at all
What
the
are these
damn
guys?
Hey, how you been?
I got some stuff to trade. How about it?
Grab the coffee. Don't need 44. Yep. That's my bad. Thought he was turning the other way. I'm playing like shit right now. See if we can get the rucksack out of here. Ooh, all the bad guys in here. What's going on, everybody?
Maybe I better go check out that noise.
That zombie leapt from the second story. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. You can do it now, though. Makes it more accurate. Now, morally, I don't like leading bad guys over there like that, but in this
looks like a promising
this scenario,
spot
those
for an
guys aren't really
outpost.
giving me they're not selling me anything that I really want.
Hell yeah.
It's a 5.56 bolt. Grab those.
What a treat.
All right, so we've got 9 fuel. We're losing 2 food a day, but that doesn't really matter. Let's see, where's my gas? My gas is right there. Yeah, we can just make this our home for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that thing right there. So they gave me back 440 influence, which is not the full influence.
Outpost is done. All fancy and fresh.
You know, come to think of it, I can see how we might improve this place even more.
Bad news. Freak ahead.
All right, let's loot all this crap. Ooh, that's pretty good. Actually, I don't think I like that shotgun, if memory serves. But I can turn all these weapons we're not going to use into parts, and then that'll keep me in enough parts to last me. the whole thing. I think that's a good little wet, or no, that's not the one I like.
I'm already full up.
No more of that. Clean this place out good.
I wonder where I got those fire bombs from. Can I craft fire bombs? Okay, I can't craft them. I'm only getting 6, but that's not bad. Yeah, that's why we're low on fuel. So I can upgrade that to... No, that's probably not worth it right now. And then if I get a food outpost... I can't even upgrade this because it takes 2 labor, which we won't have. But I found the trick to have a stable morale. You know, just be by yourself. Some guys just want to be alone. That's hilarious. Alright, how many light bolts do we have? Oh, we got plenty of them bad boys. Nice. Alright, got that. Let's bring a little more fire. Fire's good. And let's attack another heart. Did I clear the north? I have not cleared the north, so let's go up there and clear that. Really need to find a group that will give me repair kits. Those are doctors. They're not going to have repair kits. Valley Denzians, supposedly the home of Ray Santos. Let me go see if those guys have repair kits. It's a shame that a driver doesn't act as like a mechanic as well. That'd be a little too overpowered though, I guess. There's a meds rucksack right there as well. I'll have to remember to grab that.
Once again, if anyone in the Western Farmlands can check in on my friend Ray Santos, I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, this is just the quest that unlocks the Ray Santos
That's where
quest
I am.
line.
Hey, Lily, I'm near the location you just shared, but the place looks empty.
That's not good. I know this is asking a lot, but could you please check it out for me?
Sure will, madam. Sure will. So I've got that. I've got supply drops. That's like DLC or something. Infestations. Oh, that's right. You can get your community members to scout for infestations, which is kind of cool. I wonder if they actually go out into the world and do it though. Like, would you run into them? This mission might be bugged because I'm not seeing a pop-up for the item we need to collect. Or maybe we just have to select the mission. Interesting.
Anyone interested in trading? Come on by.
Possibly. Alright, she is a fuel merchant, so she might have the, fuel module that'll improve my output on fuel bombs. I think it's called like a filler or something like that. Also, that bug with the Ray Santos mission, I might be able to just log out, log back in, and get it. a good one. Sometimes you can get those guys in like 2 shots. Other times it'll take like 5 or 6. I think it just depends on the terrain and how you hit them. Like that one shot where we hit him in the side or from behind. I think that did a lot more damage than normal.
Hello.
Greetings, Rosie.
You
What do you
looking
have
to
for
trade?
me?
Okay.
Yeah, that thing right there will give me
That's
more fuel
pretty heavy.
bombs. Buy the fuel, buy the rucksack. Don't really need a camp heater. Probably takes 2 people to install it anyway. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's run that home. Now, my last solo lethal challenge, I don't even remember how far we got. I think we got pretty far. I'll have to go back and look and see if the highlight shows me. I love how this newbie headquarters base has more parking spots than big bases. Cracks me up. There we go. Can I even
Hey,
install
survivors.
that?
Every day our agents tell me about the work you're doing to reclaim our world. These projects give me hope. Thank you.
I'm running low on heals. We can make these guys for 2. That's all right. Takes quite a while to put that thing in. So now the cool thing is we'll be able to use fire bombs willy-nilly, which is always the thing that makes me happy. If I can get a salvage furnace, that'll increase my parts. I'm trying to hold off as long as I can before we start breaking down weapons for parts. You know what? I kind of want to test out this coffee. Now, coffee is not a pure fix. It's not going to make it to where, you know, you're going to get all your stam back. Kind of want to go up here and kill that thing. Oh wow, it tells you what kind of rucksack's in it too. I don't remember it doing that. That's probably why I wasn't driving the truck. I hate this graphical glitch. It gives me a headache looking at it. This must be a tough glitch to fix too, because they've had this for a long time. Yeah, different vehicles get it, usually like vans and trucks. Because the way this game works is when a vehicle looks like it's undamaged all the way to where it's exploded, those are all different models. You know, that's why there used to be that repair bug where when you repaired something, it would explode and go flying. Because what happened was the old model and the new model of the repaired version encompassed the same area for like, you know, 1/10 of a second. And so they collided with each other. So that's how they do that. And I think that's what causes the graphical glitch as well. They nerfed
If I take
the...
out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Oh, how cool is that? The voiceover had an echo going through the tunnel. I love attention to detail like that in video games, man. That's cool that somebody thought of that. That's a bloater. Let's go ahead and let them do what bloaters do, and we're going to just mosey around this way.
Hey, Doc, we got some unwelcome visitors. Just what the hell do you think you're doing here?
Calm down, Mickey. They might be able to help us. Come up to the station, will you? Mickey will behave himself, I promise.
All out.
Alright, so we got that. Let me get that weapon going in case the ferals, or when the ferals show up.
Fuck, my eyes are burning.
Yeah, Blood Plague does not look good for that. Did you guys see the pictures of all the, Looks like I was working on that one as well. But all the pictures of the Quebec fires, of the smoke coming down the East Coast, it's crazy looking. I saw some photos from New York City to where it, looks like apocalypse. There's this one shot of a Diablo 4 advertisement in the middle of Times Square, with an orange-red sky. Very apocalyptic looking. That's not where that is. Nope, my bad.
Fire in the hole!
I was kind of wanting to get inside the building with that, but I messed it up.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting! Don't let up! Go for the head! I cannot keep this up. Hell yeah, that shit worked great!
Just like that, it's history.
Perfect. A lot of Zeds around here. I don't know if I want to go for the bag, but kind of want the stems and stuff as well. A nearby plague heart stirs. He'll be up here somewhere or another. I did a lot of this when I was first playing the game, just like crouching with a crossbow. A lot of times all I would have is a crossbow. Like a single shot. This is the best one in the game. Like, you could take on a pack of ferals with this crossbow, but it doesn't fire quite like normal, like firearms. It's got an arc to it, but the hitbox is very forgiving. Yeah, very forgiving, which is good.
As long as this is plague territory, this place ain't never gonna feel safe.
More of the same. That's pretty heavy.
Definitely want that repair kit. You gaming tonight, Death Dealer? Playing anything good? Still with the Ark? Ooh, coffee, nice. Grab that. Caffeine has diminishing returns as well.
Nothing left here.
That's 35 parts. That's how you got to look at weapons. You just look at them by how many parts you can get from them. Yeah, still playing Ark, but I'm starting to doze off, so good night. Good night, Death Dealer, man. You take care. Sweet dreams and all that. Thanks for coming by. Alright, so there's probably a heart over there. Alright, there's that one there, so it'll probably be across the street. There she blows. Alright, let's smush the feral that's around here somewhere. You kind of want to clear the ferals in the area, because then when you get the ones that spawn when you start whacking the heart, they'll add to the feral count, you know. So like if you get unlucky and there's like, let's say 2 packs on either side of a heart, and then you run both directions while you're, you know, running around waiting for the heart's phase to dissipate, you could have like 6 ferals on you plus the ones that spawn for the heart. You know, because I think I've had like 8 or 9 ferals on me before doing stuff like that. All right.
It's locked. That was graceful. Man, this is heavy.
That is a lot of bad guys.
That one needs another hit.
I try to spread them out, but you're always going to get the ones that protect the heart. And it seems like they've changed the AI a little bit. Like I've had ferals that just protect the heart, which is cool. What the fuck was that? I couldn't see anything there. I just all of a sudden got bit. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys.
Fuck, my eyes are burning. Fuck yeah, it's hurting! Don't let up!
That is a lot of Zeds in there.
Fire in the hole!
The stems wore off.
Hell yeah! Fuck you!
We're taking this town back, one piece at a time.
We're trying. We are trying. What? I didn't do a good park job there. Let's see if there's
I
any
don't even wanna
hearts
know
up
what
here.
makes the air taste so bad.
Never not run those guys over. It's a good time for you and the whole family. There's always a heart up here, right? Yeah, there he is.
It's locked. Okay, running on empty. Ah, shit, a feral.
Alright, we've got a pickup truck over there. I wonder if it's got a repair kit in it.
This place looks empty.
Oh, there's one.
Take the headshot!
There's more. Is that a pack? No. Oh, yeah, it is a pack. That's good. Good to know. Good to know.
Go for the head!
What? That is not what I wanted to do. Bad guys in here.
Keep away from that bloater.
Oh, you cheating fuck. I hate that cheat right there. He basically did like a double leap jump thing. It's the cheatinest thing they do.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting. Don't let up. Almost empty on that.
Oh.
Running low on that. Running low on that. Hell yeah, that shit worked great. Hell yeah, fuck you.
Oh yeah, that means we'll see a lot less plague zombies around here.
All right. We'll loot these hearts when we come back. I don't want to burn resources trying to kill all these Zids. Be annoying. Oh, man. This is intense. I don't know why it's so intense, because, I mean, the only real difference between this and doing it normally is, yeah, I would have my full stand bar, which is a big deal, but...
You sure we can trust these people, Doc?
Isabella vets everyone coming into the valley. If she's not worried, we shouldn't be either.
Alright, we got all those goodies. I need that. Let's hold on to that. Oops, sorry about
Way
that.
too loud.
Alright, Dr.
Hello.
Hoffman, what do you got
I'm
for me?
Dr. Hoffman.
Agreed to help.
It's a long story, but the gist is that we're restoring a piece of highly advanced technology. This particular, device was responsible for providing resources and supplies to countless communities since the outbreak. We could use assistance with the final stages of our work.
Copy that, Red Leader.
Agree.
Excellent. Mr. Wilkerson can help you get the component we need.
Hold on, why do I gotta go along?
We
You
might
know
keep
this
Mickey
area
with us
better
for the
than
rest of the
anyone.
playthrough.
Isabella and I need to
He's
keep
like one of the
working.
best
Sure,
followers to
whatever.
have. Or any of them. Any of the storyline followers, because they don't die. Yeah, we're probably going to do that, actually. We'll let them deal with that. This is the, one of the first places you come in State of Decay 1. I only played it for like a couple hours, but, you come here and then you go to the church. It's pretty cool. I wanted to beat the storyline in it, but every time I try to play it, it's so janky compared to SOD2 that I just would rather play SOD2. Yeah, and I basically know what the story of it was.
All right, let's roll. Fine. The place we're headed
Alright, so I
is
can't
down
trade with you
south.
guys yet.
I'll mark
That's
it on your
fine.
map. That one saw us.
Take care of him, Mickey. Alright, so the plague in the north is dead. So there's going to be a plague over here. But we're getting close, man. We've got 10 more hearts to go. But you see what a rough go of it I'm having. I'm used to having like 18 fire bombs, a badass weapon with all the 9mm a boy could want.
So how long have you and Dr. Hoffman been working together?
A while now.
Uh-huh. And who's this Isabella she mentioned?
You mean Isby? Yeah, she's some kind of computer genius working with the doc. Just showed up one day at the ranger station telling us we needed her help. She was all Cleo this and Cleo that. Girl don't know when to shut up if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly are we looking for anyway?
Some kind of computer doohickey. Isby says they need it for the download or whatever.
The download? Download of what?
Do I look like a computer nerd to you? Isby and the doc say it's important, so we're getting it. About all I'm good for anyway.
This shit is heavy. I can't carry that much.
I'm feeling kind of sick.
Man, this is heavy.
Scrape that fucker off!
I do like how the AI really does prioritize getting the F in your vehicle. I don't think they used to do that. They used to run around, try to fight, and do all types of dumb stuff. But their main priority should always be get in the vehicle. Directly into the vehicle. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get in the vehicle, please.
The infestation level is basically 0. Thanks for the hard work.
Good work, team. Team of one. All right, how are we looking with that thing? Guess we can go ahead and repair that. Perfect. I really should probably get a food outpost, because then I wouldn't have to worry about food anymore. And then if I upgraded it at one time, I'd be able to, because bullets, I mean, we got enough bullets, I think.
I think that's a feral. It's locked.
Time to fuck something up.
All right, we got 17 fuel. Let's keep the fuel. We'll get rid of the bullets. Because that'll give me 3 days. I'll probably defeat the plague, you know, in less than 3 days in game, you know. So it's only giving us back like 35, 40% of our
You know, I
influence
almost
for
hate
getting
to
these
say it,
things.
but a little more work here could pay off.
And then we can also do this. It'll take 3 bullets, 2 gas. That's so satisfying.
Nothing but good times.
One of my favorite new mechanics.
Oh, goody. I'm already full up.
Entering the arena, we've got the ostentatious. Be exceptional. We've got the Autobandu. Hail and welcome, Autobandu. How you doing, brother? But what if the zomboys only want to dance and eat you? Well, we call that a dead man's party. Leave your body at the door. I would play that 80s pop song for you, but I'd get thrown off Twitch for copyright infringement. They sent me a nasty, nasty email. But yeah, buddy, it wasn't my birthday. It was a State of Decay 2's birthday. So my VOD said, happy birthday, State of Decay 2 or something like that. But you're like me. You know, you read quickly and you just get kind of an idea. But my birthday's in November. I usually don't tell people when my birthday is. Good, spent day on the lake. I'm so red. Oh, dude. You know, I smelled a little bit of smoke outside. I think your Canadian wildfire smoke actually wafted to us just a little bit. We've also got our third chat of the night. We've got the Vainglorious Night Shifty. Hail and welcome, sir. My birthday is when I was born. Yeah, same here. I think we all share that birthday, right? How are you boys doing tonight? All right, did I grab everything here? It looks like I already did, yeah. But yeah, the best thing for that, of course, is aloe vera. I remember when I was a kid, I would hate my mom putting aloe on me when I had a sunburn, because I used to get sunburned all the time. Like, I'm probably going to get skin cancer on my shoulders and back from all that Florida sun back in the day. Because all Floridians usually get skin cancer, you know, when they get older. Like even my dad, you know, you just got to cut it out, and it takes a long time to be super duper dangerous. So you'd have to ignore a gnarly tumor on your back for a long period of time. I need to bring some fuel with me. Which people do. I probably would do that, to be honest with you. I've been known to ignore horrific maladies. It's such a catchy tune. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Oh, there was a game on sale for $5. It's called Kingdom 2 Kingdoms or something like that. Here, let me see if I can find it. But it's for $5, and it looked like something that we could play together. Otto. It's like a 2D side scroller, but there's world building of some kind. I don't even know if I put it on my wish list. Maybe. It's got a ton of positive reviews. Yeah, I don't have it on my wish list. It's good. It's banished. Yeah. Also remember, you got to get pure aloe. Don't get like aloe lotion. The pure aloe works way better. I used to always have an aloe plant in my yard. At any time, because I don't get sunburned anymore. I don't go out there and talk to the sun. I mean, you know, he can kick rocks. I let the sun do what he's best at, growing the food. And then I do what I'm best at, not getting sunburned ever again.
I don't want to stick around here for very long.
Yeah, Antoine, I wouldn't either if I was you. I wouldn't either. Alright, let's, yeah, we don't need that place. NM, it's, Banish, not quite my game, but it's pretty good. Oh, you're saying Banished is a good game, but not quite that good? What is Banished? I know I've seen Banished. I'm having a tough time picturing it. I mean, it's the 2D dungeon crawler, right?
Horde, over there.
Or no, that was like Battle Bro. That is a bloater. Alright, I gotta remember that. Gotta remember that bloater. Alright, let's just park right here.
Fuck, my eyes are burning.
Alright, let's take care of this Jumbo. I already feel better with Mickey watching my 6. Oh, I did not see that guy. God damn it, Raw. Can't be doing that. That'll get us killed.
Kinda sick.
Yeah, me too.
They come.
Alright, Mickey, send me the Pharaoh, please. There he is.
I need a break. I'm slowing down.
Please shut that door. Thank you.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit.
Go for the head! Running low on that.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, bro.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting! Don't let up! Yeah, I'm good at this.
Oh, mistakes were made.
That shit worked great.
Mistakes were made. Nice.
Fuck you!
We're taking this town back, one piece at a time.
Can I get into that? There we go.
That's pretty heavy.
Oh, my bad. Got a little greedy. Good job, Mickey. Good job. You're going to be Employee of the Month. Gosh, dog hero. Banish is great. Town builder. Gotcha. Okay, I think I can picture the town builder. I think I was confusing it with Band of Brothers or whatever the hell that game was called. And maybe Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I'm just not really into 2D games anymore. I know they can be really good, but it's just not my genre. The last side-scroller that I played that I enjoyed was Star something or another. It was kind of like a Terraria. It was like a sci-fi Terraria. Ooh, that's a bloater. Yeah, Starbound. That's the one. I got it for really cheap, like back when it was still under development quite a bit. And then I downloaded it, I don't know, like 2 years ago, and it was a completely different game. There's a lot more to it than when I last played it. Banish is not 2D or a side-scroller. Yeah, I know, it's a... or Otto just said it's a city builder. I'm saying I confused it with those other ones. That's what I did. Star Sector. Ooh, that's bloater. Banish is great. Town builder. Star Sector. Banish is not 2D or a side-scroller. No, Starbound. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I'm really into indie stuff, much more than AAA. Yeah, I can't even really say that I'm into AAA anymore because they always come out broken, unfinished. And then even if they do fix it, it's never what was promised. Kind of like Bannerlord. Bannerlord's still a great game, but, you know, it's not what they told us we were going to get. And it had problems forever. It still has problems. But I haven't played it. I don't think I've played Bannerlord single player in like well over a year now. It was probably whenever I streamed it last. But when it comes to, you know, big time AAA titles, you know, like the Diablo 4 that just came out, that doesn't really interest me. But I'm also not a MOBA guy. I might just be getting old and cynical when it comes to gaming. You know, I find games that have either been out for many years or they're alphas or whatever, and then I just play like 1 or 2 games at a time, you know, for long periods. What the hell is that heart around here? Do you mind, madam? Oh yeah, I remember this place. I never come over here because there's really nothing over here. Shit, I didn't see you were on. Hey, Uncle Filth, how's it going, brother? Yeah, you probably didn't see me because I only had like 1 viewer. My star has waned, but that's alright. Let's see here. But that's alright, Uncle Filth. Uncle Filth is streaming nowadays, guys. If you haven't followed him, I highly recommend it. He's been playing the new game Diablo 4. How do you like Diablo 4? Is it better or worse than the other Diablos? I hear from the fans that Diablo 2 is the best. I cannot confirm nor deny such things. Yeah, it depends on how you want to describe indie, but I wouldn't consider Bannerlord indie because for me, an indie also has to be low budget. And as far as I know, Bannerlord wasn't what I would consider low budget.
Kill it before it gets
It
close.
might have been low budget relative to other games, but you could argue that Bannerlord's not a AAA title. You know, it wasn't made by a giant studio, you know, with hundreds of millions of dollars. Did you just take a blood plague cure? Is that what I heard? Nah, I think I heard squishy zombie noises. Man, what I would give for NPCs to use cures and heals on themselves. Alright, so we got all that. D2 was my favorite game for years. D3 was a dumpster fire that makes me fear D4. What made D3 bad? I mean, did the gameplay and the mechanics suck, or was it just the microtransactions? Because If memory serves, that was the most vocal complaint that I would hear about D3 was the microtransactions, which every game has nowadays, it seems like. You know, Bannerlord doesn't have microtransactions. That's another reason to love Tale Worlds a long time. And the fact that they really support modders, because they know the modding community is what made Warband the legend that it is. You know, Warband would have been a great game, but Warband with the mods is a masterpiece. Otto will never play D4, I figure. Really? That bad, huh? I love it so much. It's so beautiful. You can play it chill or turn up the volume. I feel guilty running through all the environments and not looking around. Well, that's just a first playthrough. Even when you love a game, when it's like a movie. When there's a movie or a TV show I really love, I enjoy the second or third viewing more than the first viewing in a lot of ways, because I get to enjoy the environment. I get to enjoy the deeper story of it. You know, like Game of Thrones, I enjoyed it on like second and third watching more, because the first time you watch something, you're always like, how's it going to end? You know, who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? How's it going to end? But once you have that, it's kind of like, you know, when you're with your college girlfriend, it's like you're in lust with her at the beginning, but then after you guys kind of like do what you do enough and you get that out of your system, then you get to like fall in love with who the person is, you know, after you get that out of the way. Movies, games, they're the same way. You know, once you get that initial burst of, you know, enjoyment from knowing how it's working, then you can start enjoying the deeper game. Like when I would play Warband mods, one of my favorite activities was just running around and new mod scenes and seeing what the scene maker did, and like, are they telling a story with the scene? You know, like, is there a table with a spilled wine glass and a blood puddle? You know, like so somebody was like assassinated there, maybe. You know, I love that kind of stuff. That's why I was such a huge fan of Bethesda, because you remember like in Fallout games or even Skyrim, there would be these like off the book missions or off the book quests to where there was no quest connected to it, but you could sit there and find notes, and then you could see like, you know, you were like a CSI agent, you know, you could kind of put it together of what happened to this person. Like I know Fallout 3, there was that one where the guy's like in the basement and he turned into a glowing ghoul. That's one of the ones where I was like, wow, this is really cool, man. I miss that in games, like just running around, like finding this deep and cool quests that you would never have found if you didn't just wander over there. Mass Effect tried to simulate that too, when you would explore planets and then you would find these like crazy side quests, you know. It kind of felt, it made an immersive world, you know. It made it like it felt more real, you know, than most games. Tale Worlds isn't AAA studio by budget. No. Yeah, I agree with you, because they're in Turkey, so their people are probably getting paid like, you know, less than a quarter of what a US developer would be paying their people. And then also Tale Worlds was very much a mom and pop shop, you know, like Warband was made in a garage with like two dudes and their two wives. But yeah. But you could argue Bannerlord was, you know, maybe not a AAA title, but a AA title, because the studio was, you know, making money off of Warband and all that stuff. Your movie analogy is dead on. Right on. Dude, I miss out on so much on notes, books, messages, games, lose it on the lore. I feel that way because you can't catch everything. You know, like we watch those YouTube videos where somebody goes over like all the Easter eggs you missed on an episode of whatever the flip-flop. What they don't tell you is that dude's got like 20 people, you know, doing research and watching and trying to catch all that stuff. He's not doing it solo, so never feel bad. Like once I feel I've seen something enough, you know, but I still am missing, all you gotta do is go to like YouTube and they'll come up with, you know, certain things. I always feel good when I go to one of those YouTube lore videos and I know all the lore. I'm like, oh yeah, I found that one. I got that Easter egg. Cool. You know, because there's still Easter eggs in classic games that have never been found. Like EVE Online. EVE Online has a still hidden Easter egg that nobody's like publicly found. You know, one of the developers who used to be a player, well, he's probably still a player, but now he's a developer. He tweeted out that like a couple months ago that there's still at least one that he knows of that hasn't been found, which is cool, man, because it's always good to have something to look forward to like that. They get paid in peanuts, yeah. I wonder how much because Tale Worlds was advertising jobs on like Western posts, you know. So they must pay enough to get an international employee to, want to come work for them. Or maybe they pay depending on the scale. Like maybe they wanted like an American office or something. I don't know. I couldn't imagine that though, because you can hire, especially when it comes to digital, you can hire people from another country. Like there was this big time YouTuber. I didn't know who she was. It was like, she looked like an Instagram model or whatever, but she was doing an interview on a podcast I would listen to. And she was basically whining that she wasn't able to keep hiring. I think she was hiring like South Koreans or somebody to do like all of her editing. And something happened to where she wasn't able to pay them. So she was having to use like American editors or somebody who charged a lot more. So she was just used to getting these like low wage labor guys. It's like if you ever want to turn somebody into a Republican, give them a business to run, they'll turn into a Republican real fast. All that Democrat bullshit. But even the Democrats are Republicans. They just wear a different fucking colored tie and they lie to you. The Republicans don't lie to you as much. The Democrats lie and then do what the Republicans do, which is make themselves and their friends rich at the cost of your quality of life and life. Yeah, insurance companies and all that. I didn't know that about Warband. Very cool roots. Oh, yeah. I think all those guys don't work anymore, though. Because I was talking to a guy who had a connection, and he was saying that basically the day-to-day is being run by really young, inexperienced people now. I don't know how truthful that is, but like the big wigs that made all the money, they're basically retired. Bannerlord was technically an indie game with a AAA price tag. Well, when I bought it, it was $40. Because if you owned Warband and you bought it in that first week, you got like a 20% discount. So I think it was like 50 retail, and then I paid 40. Because like Otto, me, and some other guys, we were on Discord waiting for midnight to tick over so we could buy it. So we all bought Warband within the first like minute or two because we crashed Steam. I think they sold like 500,000 copies in the first, I don't know, half hour or something crazy. It was so cool. I'm very happy for Tale Worlds, man. They made a great game. They were hiring modders at one point, I believe, so people who didn't have the info to calculate the value of their work. Well, it's like the guys who created Viking Conquest. Those are the guys who did what the flip-flop? Can't even think of the mod now. It's been so long. Anyway, Viking Conquest was going to be a sequel to another mod, and it was just going to be a mod. But Tale Worlds was like, hey, this is a really cool thing that you're doing. No, it wasn't Diplomacy. It was, the name is in, like, Old English or something. I used to be able to say that name off the top of my head, but now it's escaping me. But once Tale Worlds saw what they were doing, they were like, hey, how about you put more time into this? We make a DLC and then you get paid. And then that's what happened. And now the guys, the modders who made Viking Conquest, they have their own studio, which I think is named after their first mod. Yeah. No, it's not Gecko Kuyu. It was like 7th, 8th century, It was basically Viking Conquest before Viking Conquest. I'll figure it out for you. I haven't played that mod in a very long time, though, because why would you? Viking Conquest is way better. Viking Conquest devs. Yeah, it was called Bretonwalda. Bretonwalda. That was the name of the first mod. So Viking Conquest was basically going to be a Bretonwalda to Electric Boogaloo, And this is how you spell that, by the way. You have some time in Update 33 now. What do you think? I really like Update 33. I'm really enjoying it. I like how infestations aren't random. I like that there's a grand strategy to the way the plague comes after the player now. So the hearts get woken up and they send their armies to come attack my stuff. I really enjoy that. But I still feel like, the game kind of gives you that feeling of there's no time to breathe. There's no time to just relax. It's throwing missions at you like 10 at a time. So one of the best ways to enjoy State of Decay, I think, is just like, you don't have to do everything. You can relax. You don't have to, like these storyline missions, they don't expire. This doesn't, who gives a shit, Like the number one priority is always you and your own. Like, because if you guys aren't healthy enough and strong enough, you can't help out any of the other NPCs. Because that's what used to get my heroes killed was I was always trying to help NPCs, even when I had, like, you know, 0 Molotovs, no heals. I gave away my last plague cure, stuff like that. But I enjoy it. I like the bigger trunks. That's a huge improvement. They supposedly fixed some of the AI stuff. An earlier mission, I had this NPC spawned on top of a tent, but I was still able to speak with her, so that's good. There's definitely more zombies now, though. There's, like, way more zombies. You know, you can feel it with the performance of the game. Like, you can feel your frames dropping. Like, man, that's a lot of zombies. I mean, there's always been a lot on Lethal, but I feel like there's even more now. Yeah, sometimes I like to just farm stuff, make supplies. I like base building. Still seeing some weird AI stuff. Yeah, the AI either... It feels like they're dumber, or... Like, I've noticed blood ferals protect the heart now. Have you seen this? It hasn't happened to me tonight, but this game is older than Update 33, so I don't know if it's gotten all the changes. But when I was playing on my Forever community that legacied for the first time, when I was killing hearts, the ferals would go to the heart and sit there and not chase me. And I'm like, that's actually pretty smart, you know, because it's kind of like the Queen from Aliens, you know, calling in her drones to protect her. It's like, that kind of makes sense. And then, but I don't know if that's just a bug or if that's intended, because I have been seeing, like, your followers seem to be dumber than ever, right? Because I had a follower for a very short time last night, because I just recruited her, and we were sneaking over somewhere, and then she just went into a warehouse all by herself that was just full of Zeds. I was like, good luck with that, because she was an unbreakable pathologist, and I had a shitty pathologist, so it was a really good upgrade. Really good upgrade.
I'm feeling kind of sick.
Yeah, you'll be all right, Mickey. You are indestructible, sir. Oop, messed that up. Sorry about that. Haven't noticed the blood ferals protecting the heart. Interesting. The hearts communicate with the zombies. That makes sense. Yeah, see, I think that they've expanded the lore. You know, because I don't even think the writers of this game know exactly what's going on. You know, they just kind of go... But I think what they're going to do is they're going to make it a hive mind. And I think the hearts are going to be like a central nervous system to like a brain zombie. And there'll be a brain zombie either, you know, under the crust of the earth or hidden in a cave somewhere. And then that'll be the big bad, is the brain Zed. The one that's... you know, controlling the hordes. That's a lot of flipping whatchamahoots. Let's get them to pop.
Freak over there.
Yeah, we've got quite a few freaks. Oh, what an asshole.
Door.
Alright, we woke up the asshole. Where's the asshole? There. But I'm on my Forever community. I've woken up almost all the hearts, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to farm the prestige and all that stuff. You know, with that. But it's dangerous, man. Like, I lost a character the other day. I was sitting there talking to chat, and one of my guys just went outside and got himself bloaterified.
Okay, running on empty. Fire in the hole!
Come over here.
Got a few here.
Oh, what the fuck, a Juggernaut, huh? What up, Juggernaut?
Go for the head!
Alright, let's just go ahead and lead this Juggernaut away. I don't want him to one-shot my hero. Entering the arena, we've got the Golden Paladin himself. We've got Cuculane. Hail and welcome, Cuculane. How you doing, brother? I do like how the AI really does prioritize getting in your vehicle, though, because you remember when they wouldn't do that?
See that one?
Because the guy following me around is rare. He's a storyline NPC, so he can't die. But everybody else can die. The player, all the player's companions, Enclave members. So that's why when you see guys playing on like anything above Dread Zone, they don't usually take followers with them because it's very easy to get a follower killed, especially on lethal. Haha. Mickey is a hero. He himself is a paladin. Used to be a death knight. But I was able to kill one of these guys with like 2 hits with a vehicle. Now it's taking me half a dozen or something. Sometimes the hits don't register. Got him. And as for you, and you, nothing worse than boy band members singing past their prime. It's embarrassing. How's it going, everybody? Did you guys have fun without me?
Almost empty on that. Running low on that.
How many times do I have to shoot that guy in the head?
Hold on a sec.
Where's that freak?
Fuck yeah, it's hurting! Don't let up!
I'm gonna bring some more fire bombs as well. Do I have a Molotov on me? No.
All out.
I think I'm gonna name my firstborn Mickey Wilkerson.
Oh yeah, that means we'll see a lot less plague zombies around here.
Perfect. Alright, Mickey. Let's blow this pop stand. This party is turned into something gnarly. Oh, man. Thanks for the alert, though, Cuculane. You're the man. Yeah, I got killed on Friday in Brandon's stream. I forgot how fast Blood Plague infects on lethal, that's for sure. Yeah. And I was talking to chat, had like 4 Blood Plague cures I could have taken, died at the supply locker, lol. Yeah, I mean, you know, you always get the... Anytime something bad happens and then you go look at the replay, you know, you're like, ah, I should have done that, I should have done that. Like, even the guy that I lost, if I'd have thrown a firebomb, I might have been able to save him, but when I look back at my replay, I noticed that, yeah, he was basically fully zombified by the time I even noticed that he was in trouble. You know, by the time I heard him scream, he was like, you know, 99% zombified. Yeah. But I like that sieges are dangerous again, you know? I mean, sieges are always dangerous. It just depends on when you're doing it. It's like early game. Early game is the most dangerous part, right? Ooh. Once you get past early game and you've got a strong community. Oh, am I overweight? Yeah, I'm overweight. That's really stupid of me.
That cloud will fuck me up.
Alright, let's get rid of that.
Almost empty on that.
There we go. Get rid of that. Perfect.
Running low on that.
Good job, Mickey. Employee of the month, I tell you. Employee of the month. Gonna name my firstborn Mickey Wilgerson. What is happening here?
Fuck yeah, it's hurting! Don't let up!
But that's why we keep coming back to play, though. At least me, for Lethal. Is, it's fun to play with your buddies. And it, you know, it's hard. You know, like, even when you get good at the game, you know, quote-unquote good at the game.
Oh yeah, so smooth.
Which I am not, obviously.
Almost empty on that. Almost empty on that.
If you don't pay attention, you'll get people killed. You know, your heroes, all that stuff. Oh, wow, Mickey's actually hitting the heart. How cool is that? I forgot that NPCs would even attack the heart. That's how often NPCs are helping me. Which is never.
That's one more Plague Heart destroyed.
All right, Mickey.
taking this
Let's
town
blow
back,
this pop
one
stand.
piece at
What
a
happens if
time.
I drive away with that stuff up there? I think it just falls to the ground, right? Yeah. All right, Mickey. Upwards and onwards, sir. Did you get in? No, he's still in there somewhere. We've got a raid, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a Miracle of One by Motorsport 126. Hail and welcome, Motorsport Raiders. Here, let me get out of here real quick. Let's catch up with you. Wow, that's a big old raid. How's it going, guys? Glorious to see you all. Hopefully, Motorsport had a wonderful, wonderful stream playing State of Decay 2, I believe. All right, let's do a quick shout out. I think all my guys
You
probably
are
know.
a beautiful butterfly.
You are a beautiful
You are
butterfly.
loved. We will
Thank you for
follow
shouting
your
him out, though,
channel
Uncle Filth. You the man.
Because Master Rawl said so.
I agree. Anybody who's not following Motorsports.
There's nothing I can even say about that.
No need for words, sir. Your contagious
If
laughter
I were
is good enough.
Player,
But hail and welcome, all of you glorious Motorsport viewers. Thanks again. It was good, thanks. Right on, man. How are you enjoying Update 33? Is it everything you wanted it to be? The consensus that I'm getting is most people love it. You know, I haven't played SOD2 in a while until I came back a few days ago and with update 33, but I'm really enjoying it. Because I tried it on one of the test builds and I was like, this one seems a little too janky for me. Because like the best, like when I tested it, your best strategy was just to kill the hearts as fast as you could. You know, so I would just, it made me feel like I just had to go around killing hearts, you know, to get rid of all the infestations. But now it's like, it's really cool. They give us the tools to be able to combat the grand strategy of the Blood Plague General or whatever the heck is coming after us. And it's so cool. Loads potato guns with defensive intention. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't want update 33. Really? Yeah, I think I've talked to 2 guys who doesn't really enjoy it. The Plague Disruptor option in a cell tower is very powerful. See, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's what's fun about a new patch. The cell tower disruption. So it like disrupts how fast infestations happen. Because on my forever community, my goal is to farm them to see like how much prestige I can get and if it's even worth doing. I don't feel like it is, you know, because they still attack my outposts. And then if I plant landmines to keep my outposts from being infested, then it stops the infestations from coming to my base where I want them. So I'd have to like, you'd have to garden them, you know, like a bonsai tree. You know, you got to get the branches where you want them and not where you want them. So kill the hearts that are coming for your outposts, but leave the ones that are coming to your base. And then just make your outposts far away or something like that. So the Plague Heart doesn't become aware, right? It makes it so the Plague Hearts don't wake up by killing zombies or other hearts. Right. Is that what most people are doing now? They're just trying to not wake the hearts at all? Like, you know, being very stealth? I can see that. Because I've started 2 new fresh communities with Unbreakables and Blood Plague Survivors. Because that's the view of the balance of 33 is a fresh community. Or even like a tutorial community, right? Just those 4 beginner ones on Pravi. That's the true test. It'll be fun. I can see the advantage. Get the loot before you wake them up, right? Because what does it take? It takes like 2 screams from a screamer to wake a heart. And then how many zombies can you kill before it wakes up a heart? And does that accumulate or does it have a cooldown? Like let's say I kill 1 less zombie than would normally wake a heart and then I leave the area and come back later. Would 1 more zombie wake it or would I have to like, you know, build it back up again? Because they do seem to wake up very easy. But before it was 1 screamer on the test server. Now I feel like it's 2. Yeah, 1 will wake it. Oh, 1 screamer will wake a heart? Right on. I thought I read somewhere in the patch notes that it's going to take 2 now or something like that. More science is needed. More science is needed. For sure. And also, thank you for that follow, Motorsport 126. That is very kind of you. Much appreciated.
I don't want to stick around here for very long.
I don't know about the screamers. Yeah, I think it's 2. Because that was one of the big complaints that the beta testers were talking about. Was how easy you could wake the hearts. Ooh, do not want to mess with those guys. We're doing a solo challenge here, trying to avenge one of our other heroes.
We're gonna need
Our current hero is her husband. We lost the heroic hill because old Raw here was recovering from COVID and had brain fog and just totally screwed the pooch on my first solo run. There we go, that's what we need. Alright, I got 1 heal. Alright, let's... Do I drink all my sodas, huh? Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I gotta catch my breath. I can't keep swinging this thing.
Alright, Mickey. Get my back, sir. Man, I love Mickey Wilkerson. Him, Nisby, whoever. Alright, let's see if the Pharaoh goes on Mickey or my buddy here. Have you noticed that Pharaohs will sometimes protect the heart?
Fuck yeah, it's hurting.
You know, they don't come directly after the player. I don't know if that's an AI bug or if that's like some intelligent strategy on the AI's part. Because it's cool if it is, but this playthrough I'm not getting that. But this is an old community. This was like pre-update 33. So I don't know if all of the changes have been implemented.
Fire in the hole!
But on my Forever community, I legacied them for the first time. You know, because you can keep them together now.
Just like that, it's history. We should be able to start securing this area now.
My back's already killing.
All right, Mickey. Let's blow this pop stand.
I'm so damn tired.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We got to go to the back to base, drop all these goodies off. Yes, one awake. I don't know about the screamers. Lurk. Hey, thank you for the lurk and the raid and the follow. Motorsport 126. Much appreciated. Good man, good man. Meet a Mickey. Oh no, Mickey's he's a Greek god, man.
With a bunch of stuff that looks like junk.
Nothing can take Mickey down.
In that junk is something called a memory core. That's what the doc needs.
We'll get right on that, Mickey. My #1 priority.
Just find the thing that looks real expensive.
Will do. Man. Those hordes are so dangerous now. What was that? 2 juggies. Look like at least 1 feral. 2 or 3 bloaters.
We're coming up on the place now.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
They're all gone now.
2 ferals come back.
With the military then?
Me? Hell no. That was Hoffman's gig before she went AWOL. But I know this whole valley like the back of my hand.
But that's how you get the story of SOD2. It's always in the background, you know, just guys talking. It's really easy to miss the story, you know, because they're yapping in your ear when you're trying to, like, you know, fight off 3 ferals and all of his buddies. You're concentrating on trying to stay alive, and somebody's calling you saying that they're annoyed because there's not enough beds. It's like, you know what you can do to those beds, lady? You can shove them up your ass.
Supplies here.
Ooh, out of materials. That's all right. What are you gonna do? All right, let's go ahead and clear our infection. Do I have anything to put here? Probably not, right? No. And now I can get 9 fuel bombs instead of 6. How cool is that? Just gonna make some of those bad boys. Now, there's a lot that you can't do when you're running solo, right? You know, I can't craft repair kits. That's one of the most annoying things. But if your hero was a mechanic, you'd be able to. My hero's a driver, which is cool. It gives me a fuel efficiency, stealth, and endurance, which is extremely important. But I picked him specifically to be a solo runner. Yeah. Because Marathon of Discipline is amazing. I wish he had a better fighting one, but he's got aim snap, so that's like a lifesaver a lot of times. Let's go ahead and sort some ammo. And then I get 15 parts for 3, huh? That doesn't seem like a good deal to me, but what else am I going to do with the materials? I can make crossbow bolts. We should probably do that. There we go. And then we need to make parts. Alright, I will not be using that thing. Nope, not that thing. Now, when you salvage a weapon, you don't have to unload it or take the attachment off. It does it automatically. A lot of people, I see them doing that, but you don't have to.
I better not let that feral charge me.
See, can I get a better side weapon than that? I've only got 17-inch shotgun rounds. Shovel's one of my favorite heavy weapons if you're trying to travel light because it only weighs 10 pounds. I think the only lighter heavy weapon is the brick club, whatever the heck that thing's called. Like the head of it is just 2 red bricks. It's pretty cool, man. Alright, let's grab our heals. Let's grab our soda pops. Stems. Actually, we don't even need soda pop. We can just keep doing stems. And then fire. Alright, let's go do another heart. What are we down to? Ooh, we're down to 6 hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Wonder what happens if you get sieged when nobody's home. You know, that'd be interesting. Alright, let's go kill that bad boy right there. Alright, Mickey. Oop. Where you at? There he is. Help me out, Mickey. I've never seen one go down that quickly. That was crazy. I don't know if they implemented like a crit, but I feel like sometimes damage is critting now. You know, like we killed a Juggernaut in 2 hits with a vehicle. Usually it takes, I don't know, like 5, 6 more.
Sick.
But anytime you're dealing with NPCs and then different elevations of the terrain can cause crazy damage. I also think they increased the influence gain from taking out infestations. All right, Miggy, let's go have some fun. How's it going, everybody?
Fuck, that one's getting back up.
We got a Thermopylae, that sumbitch. Wrong way.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting. Don't let up.
There's definitely a feral in there somewhere, but he must be on Mickey. Yeah, I don't want to waste my stimulant here. Nice.
Just like that, it's history. We're taking
All
this town
right,
back, one
Mr.
piece at a
Wilkerson.
time.
Let's blow this pop stand. Hey, I was wondering if Otto Von Noob and Master Rawl have been friends for a while. Sorry if I missed the response to my question. Ooh, I think I missed. We got rated by a magnanimous SOD2 streamer, so I might have missed some. I'll have to go up there and read what you said. Otto and I have been friends since we met on stream. So he was streaming Mount Blade while I was streaming Mount Blade, and that's how we met. But if you're asking if we were friends, you know, we met in real life, no. We're Twitch buddies. Well, we're Mountain Blade buddies, really. That's what we are. And now we're just buddies. He's one of my closest gaming buddies, for sure. He's a real cool cat. It seems like all of my buddies are either from Canada or like Western Europe. you know, like the Netherlands or. But like Brandon, you know, he's Canadian. All right, where would the other? I guess over here probably. Can't roll through that. You know, State of Decay 1, you couldn't crash through any fence, even the shitty little fences. But here, let me catch up with chat proper here. Sorry if I bumped the mic there that you could hear it. All right, let's go before the raid. Yeah, I got killed on Friday in Brennan's stream. We caught that one. Then we got the raid. Welcome, raiders, you filthy, filthy people. So the Plague Heart doesn't become aware, right? Yeah, I think the Plague Hearts are aware, at least to some extent, because the wandering hordes come at the player now. They specifically try to attack the player. To where before, infestations were completely random. You know, it was just RNG. So even if you cleared all the hearts and all the infestations, the RNG roll would make an infestation pop every so often. Now, if you kill the hearts, the infestations might pop up, but then they disappear on their own. And then when you kill a heart that spawned an infestation, that infestation will then dissipate. Because if you look here, you'll see these like dark green ones. That came from one of the hearts I just killed, and now it's dissipating. Same with this one. So this was about to be a siege to attack my, you know, base with nobody there, so I wouldn't care. I was kind of interested to see what that siege would look like. But, so that's how that works now. Mount & Blade and random games we played 2-3 times and never touch again. Yeah. Like, we were hardcore Mount & Blade, and like his and I's stream both grew a lot during like the build up to Bannerlord, because we were streaming a lot. And then Bannerlord came out, we streamed it heavy for about a year or so. You know, I put about 1,000 years into Bannerlord, you know, and it was all within that first year. And then I go back to it like every once in a while just to like, you know, start a new character and see what happens. But the multiplayer's been pretty dead, which was a big part of what I was excited for, because I didn't enjoy the multiplayer on the first game, Warband. It was just janky and not fun.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
But Bannerlord PvP is a ton of fun. It's just the ranked matches, nobody plays them anymore. I don't know why. So now what we would have to do is like join a guild and then play on, you know, private servers or whatever, and I don't know, that's kind of less fun for me. Alright, so no hearts over here. What am I missing? How many hearts am I missing? I still got a shit ton of hearts. I don't think I missed any in the northwest, right? There must still be some down in Marshall. Oh yeah, of course. What am I thinking? Marshall's always got a crap ton. Let's see. Mount Blade of random games. Yeah, a lot of cool dudes in Canada for sure. Every dude that I've met in Canada, I've really liked. I don't think I've ever met a Canadian I didn't like, but I've never been to Canada. So the only Canadians I've met are either tourists or gaming. But it seems like the guys that I make friends with the quickest are usually Canadian. I think I'm Canadian in spirit, you know. I try to be polite. And I'm just an all-around good dude that everybody loves. You know, so Canadian. Another one are like people from Minnesota, which are basically like American Canadians. I don't have a repair kit, man. This is going to suck. Might be able to find one of that thing right there. Alright, where's that heart at? I think there could be a repair kit right there. Yeah, there's going to be 2 hearts in that neighborhood on top of the hill over here. There's the Tracy Horta. I wonder if I could grab a Tracy Horta quest so I could have her and Mickey Wilkerson with me at the same time. You think I could do that? Then I'd have two followers kicking ass and taking names. How cool would that be? Yeah, sadly we're not going to get a siege on this one. This playthrough is not for science. This playthrough is specifically for getting through it solo. Yeah. If I mess around, I'll get defeated. I mean, I almost died last time with one of my badasses. Like, I got the plague out of nowhere and I wasn't expecting it. But
Gotta make this quick.
You know, I was talking to chat. That's no excuse, though. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck, you asshole.
Fire in the hole! Hell yeah, that shit worked great.
Doing good work over there, Mickey. Real good work. I'm also getting this thing to where the game just like, my player just freezes in place for a second or two, which is not good. Can't be freezing in place for a second or two. Oh, I like that guy right there. He's blocking the window for me. Nice. Well done, everybody.
We should be able to start securing this area now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Kind of want to get the possible repair kit though out of that heart. Let's go see if these guys have a repair kit for me.
It's nice to have a friend visiting.
I agree. You're not gonna.
Looking to trade?
You're not gonna be happy about that. So food and yeah, these are the medics. We've got the miracle of the man, the manly. We've got Mr. Failure. Hail and welcome, Mr. Failure.
There doesn't really seem to be much.
We haven't seen that hero in quite a while. Always good to see you, brother. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And that.
already full
All right, we're good. Let's get out of here.
I cannot keep this
Mr. Failure, I don't think streams anymore, but he used to stream, and I always really enjoyed his streams. He would play these badass like first-person games that I probably wouldn't play, like indie type games.
Can you meet me to talk about something that would help us both?
All right, Mickey, let's blow this pop stand. We're doing a hardcore playthrough, solo lethal, Mr. Failure. But we're going to go ahead and shout him out, see what he's been up to. We're going to, like, dox him in-game here.
You are a beautiful
You
butterfly.
are a beautiful butterfly.
You are loved. We will follow your channel because Master Roll said so.
I agree, Master Roll. I think that's Tarkov.
Down.
Maybe not. I only played Tarkov once for 8 hours on stream. It was fun.
Another.
I could get into a Tarkov game if there was more to it. I don't think I could get into like Tarkov ever. But they should have an MMO like a Tarkov, but more. Like there should be a city that you can walk around and trade and get players and do raids together and stuff. Why haven't they done that yet? Like, has there been a badass, like, first-person Twitch combat MMO? People say Division 2 is like that. I just bought it for $8. We'll have to see if that's true. That's third person, though. It's not first person. And then supposedly Star Citizen will be that in the future. Not quite yet. But I've been doing okay, Mr. Failure. Been doing okay. Ups and downs. Fair to middling. Fair to middling. Yeah, Destiny 2, but that's like a 4-player co-op, right? And then there's no PvP in that. Like, to me, an MMO's got to have, like, world PvP or some kind of PvP. Destiny is a cool game, though, and it's technically free to play. I don't know exactly what their microtransactions give you or not, but I played it for a weekend, I think, with my nephew. Alright, so I think we cleared the plague there. Alright, we're missing a zombie in the middle here somewhere. Not a zombie. There's zombies everywhere, but a plague heart. They wanted Tarkov to be eventually an open world RPG, like that would have been cool. But they just decided to pocket the money instead of advancing. It's like, what do they do? Because as far as I can tell, they just kind of like release a map every couple of years, right? But again, I don't read anything about Tarkov. I would have loved Tarkov years ago, though. That'd have been right up my alley. Where would it be? That is weird, man. Oh, it's got to be over here. PvP in it's lots of game types. Yeah, an MMO, right? But the game would have to be very popular to, implement all that stuff. Like World of Warcraft, did they have all that stuff at the beginning? Or was it only after they were a huge success that they were able to put in all that, PvP stuff? And because to me, that's what an MMO is. It's trying to create like a, living, breathing world.
Gotta be quieter.
I'll have to play Division 2 a little more and see if that's like it.
I'm slowing down.
Because a lot of my buddies that play the kind of games I like enjoy Division 2. I just did a little bit of the tutorial and made it to the White House. Because if I was going to play it, I wanted to... Will you stop hitting that guy and hit the heart, please? Oh shit, I'm stuck. I hate getting stuck on those fucking meshes. Especially the ones that shouldn't be there. Impact meshes never, perfectly line up with their, texture. The artwork that you see with your eyeballs. But that's why things always feel like they're made out of magnets in video games. Like your car, if you're taking a turn and you hit a bumper, it always feels like it's got glue or it's magnetized.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting. Don't let up.
That's not you. That's the meshes.
Oh man, is that a screamer?
F that zombie in particular. Oh, my bad. Nice.
Just like that, it's history. We should be able to start securing this area now.
Thank you.
Not enough pockets for that.
Alright, we got a repair kit. Glory be. That's what we really, really wanted. Santa Plague Heart, listen to our prayers.
I'm so damn tired.
And I am currently over the weight limit. That's okay, though. Help me out here, Mickey. Alright, let's quit farting around these guys. Alright, there is a heart over yonder. Sorry, Mickey. You'll catch up. We're burning daylight here. Burning daylight.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
Oh, but they got a lot to add and fix for Tarkov, right? I've been busy with work. When things calm down, I might stream some indie games, horror stuff again. Yeah. Yeah, you're the only guy that would play those types of games that I follow. So I could always put on your stream and learn about, because a lot of those games I probably wouldn't play, but I enjoyed watching them.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. All right, let's go right here. Let's go, madam. Nope, don't do that. Alright, let's go and repair that bad boy. Good as new. Almost out of fuel, too. That's not good. But yeah, IRL always kicks us streamers in the wobbly bits. Because, you know, I'd always fantasize about making it a career, but then I'm like, you know what, it's just, yeah, it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to make it a hobby and be happy with it. And it is fun, because, like, you know, my closest gaming buddies, that's how I met them, is through streams. Where the hell's Mickey Wilkerson? There he is. Looks like Mickey's got quite the fan club over there, and a bloater. Alright, let's park. Alright, let's just park right here. How's it going, everybody? Are you enjoying your alone time with Mickey Wilkerson? He is the man. Hey, how's it going? Who is that?
Those plague walls all over town. They didn't come down on their own, right?
Oh, that's a mission or something, I guess.
Just know they left some behind.
Nope, not two. Not two. There we go. That's a one phase. We only got one of those left.
Fuck, my eyes are burning.
Horde coming in.
Nice. Yeah, there's some random NPC over here helping us out. How cool is that? You might be living in this house, actually. What are you doing living with a plague heart, sir?
If I get any sicker, I'll need a bullet to the face.
Nah, we'll be alright, sir. Oop, we're out of that stuff. Ugh, get off me.
Fire in the hole! Hell yeah, that shit worked great!
Oh, worse than roaches, I tell you. Shouldn't have burned that stem.
Which taking this town back, one piece at a time.
Ooh, that was fun.
We can all take a breather. Infestations are under control now.
All right, Miggy, let's get the hell out of here. This town has, I believe, given us all the party time that we need. Thank you for your help, random hero. Maybe I'll come back and help you once I've dispatched of all the hearts. So, from what he was saying, it sounded like he wanted to go take out infestations or take out a plague heart.
Horde, over there.
Which he definitely helped us do. Even if he doesn't hit the heart, you know, he takes some of the zombies off of us. I'll do that in the future. Thought I'd stop by for sure, but have a good rest of the stream. Good to see you. Hey, man. It's great to see you in chat as well, man. I will definitely be there with bells on if you ever crank up the stream. Enjoy your evening. We've got Degamer Sexy, or no, Degamer Sexy. We met him the other day. Hail and welcome, Degamer Sexy. How are you doing this fine evening? Can't wait for tomorrow. Why? What's tomorrow? Today is tomorrow for me. It is 1 a.m., give or take. The song currently playing sounds like it's directly from Mass Effect 1. You know, or not Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3. You know, the beginning where all the sad stuff happens. It sounds like exactly the same thing. Ooh, that's Bloater. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky biscuit. They're pretty quick for a fat guy, that's for sure. Ugh. No fat shaming. Ugh. Let's get that in there. Let's eat that.
Yo, what up, people?
I've also noticed that ferals can get up on things that they didn't used to be able to get up on, you know. It's like, I don't think they could get up this, but I think anything, or a lot of things that, kind of like the container at the front of the strip mall base, they can get up there now. I don't know if they used to be able to do that or not. I'm going to John Fogerty's concert tomorrow. Well, hell's to the yeah. It's on Friday. He's like, don't call me fat. Yeah, for sure. John Fogerty, huh? That's a name I haven't heard in many, many years. The heck what did he used to sing? What's his biggest song? John Fogerty greatest hits. Probably Center Field, right? Oh, yeah. If you've ever been to a baseball game, you know this song. We used to go to the Atlanta Braves spring training games here in Orlando. That's where they used to do it. So every spring training, we would have season tickets to it. And that was they'd play this song, every game, multiple times, probably. How old is John Fogerty nowadays? The old man down the road. Can't listen to all of it or else I'll get muted. Oh, yeah. I used to have a tape with that song on it. I'm really bad about the names of bands and singers unless it's like one of my all-time favorites. Yeah. Especially in modern times. In modern times, I just know songs by like their beat or whatever. I couldn't tell you who made it, the DJ or anything. Well, I hope you have a good time at the John Fogerty concert. It's pretty nifty. We've got Ryoki Shine in chat. Everybody hail and welcome Ryoki Shine. He also streams SOD2. Give me a quick rundown of the survivor you're working with. Oh, he is unbreakable, a driver, and he's got marathon and discipline. So he can sprint for free as long as I stay lightweight. He also has aim snap for emergencies, I guess. He's a really good, I think, solo survivor. Because to be honest with you, I think I'd take Unbreakable over Blood Plague Survivor. Because plague cures are lighter than first aid kits and cheaper to craft, right? Because injuries, man, I hate injuries. I hate the blood plague too, but yeah, in a perfect world, he'd have both. But I've never seen a legitimate unbreakable blood plague survivor. Not one time. Have you ever seen The Rain Bad Moon Rising? Yeah. Once I heard that song, I remember. I remember what he was into. I'm more like the have you ever seen the rain? But when it comes to classic rock, which I used to listen to a lot, I know the songs, but you know, if it's like the Rolling Stones, AC/DC, Metallica, I know all that stuff. But like a John Fogerty, or even like you know, any of that like 60s and 70s acid rock, long hair rock, I get a lot of those bands and singers mixed up. I'll get their songs confused. Like, who sung that one? Yeah, for sure. The Gamer has been following for 2 years and 4 months and 18 days. Appreciate that. So we did not just meet you the other week, which I keep thinking in my head. Well, that's just because I don't remember you from 2 years ago. Apologies. I'm getting a little bit of dementia. Just a little bit. I'm older here than you think. Yeah, I'm getting pretty old myself. His voice isn't getting old. Well, some voices, especially that kind of voice from him, it's like oh, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. It's like my favorite band growing up. Brian Johnson, lead singer of AC/DC. He's got one of those voices to where it just gets better with age, because it was always that gravelly voice. You know, and then it all depend on, like, if you're a high-pitched singer. Like, if you're a high-pitched singer, like a lot of those like 80s bands, those guys blew out their voices, most of them. Yeah, it's like they can't really do that stuff anymore. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to take a quick BRB. So I'm going to see you in about 90 seconds. Maybe a little more. Just the realm. Here we go. I'm starting to get a toothache, man. That's not going to be fun or cheap. Fucking hell. Don't get old, kids. Don't get old. That's my recommendation to you. Yeah, I think it's your screen name, DeGamer. DeGamer Sexy or SXL. It's strikes me as a younger name, but you know, a lot of guys they created their first screen names like many years ago, especially like old MMOs. Like, I knew a guy who played EVE Online, and he had, you know, one of them like edgelordy names, like, I don't know, Pussy Stomper 69 or something. You know, but he was way older. You know, he was probably in his 30s, or, you know, but he made the name when he was a young cat. But I think most games nowadays you can change your names, or at least pay to change your name. But this is what my my hero is. So he mentally trained, I believe, Discipline or Marathon, so I could have both of these. And then Unbreakable, and then he's a driver. And then he's got plus 10 max health with Hard Determination. So it's not too shabby. It's a shame that I don't have a trait that would improve his stamina a little bit, because I haven't really been drinking coffee or espressos or anything like that. I've just been rolling with stems. Perfect. No encouragement. No encouragement. I haven't really been doing any kind of missions or anything like that to get you know, radio help. But I guess if I want to legacy this guy, which I do, I'm going to have to recruit some people, because I don't think you can what do we have there? Cuculane has just resubscribed. He's never stopped subscribing for 33 months.
My name remains the same.
Cuculane. So Cuculane is my longest subscriber, and definitely my longest unbroken subscriber. Even when I don't stream, he keeps subscribing, no matter how many times I ask him to stop. A lot of people say he still sings like he did when he started. Yeah. If you started and you had that kind of raspy voice, you're probably going to age pretty well. I don't know who, like Tina Turner held on to her voice, you know, and her voice was a powerhouse. You know, she ended up retiring, but that was because she, you know, had other medical issues. It wasn't because of her voice. And then you've got, you know, one of my favorite guys growing up was Phil Collins. You know, I really liked Genesis and Phil Collins, and his voice kind of teetered as he got older. But what he would do is he would hire an army of backup singers to kind of cover for him. That's what a lot of those guys do. Because my sister-in-law works for like a park that puts on outdoor concerts. And so a lot of the people that do that are like the classic the people that were like huge in the 60s and 70s or even 80s, you know, like B-52s and then older.
That screamer's gonna drown us in plague zombies.
But most of those guys, like they still put on a pretty good show for people like in their 70s or even 80s sometimes. But, you know, usually they, you know, like somebody at a...
infestation level is basically 0. Thanks for the hard work.
Somebody at like a karaoke bar would be able to do a better job. You know, it's kind of rare to get somebody in their 70s and 80s that still sounds like they did when they were in their 20s. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 hearts left. Let's make sure we don't screw that up. But I'm always impressed by those people that keep their careers going. Like comedians. You know, there's been comedians that have, they kept performing at the top of their game into their 90s, you know, like George Burns and what have you. But for them, it's like instead of the voice, I mean, the voice is important for a comedian, I guess. You got to have one. But other than that, it's their mental capacity. But a lot of those guys would just, you know, they had the same jokes that they've, you know, been telling for 50 years. All right, 3 of those, 3 of those. Grab another stack of those and then just burn these sons of bitches out. Let's grab 3 of those. Now I'm overweight. We don't need that. Now we're good. Let's make sure we got that repaired. Let's go ahead and make some more parts here. I'll hold on to that one in case for some reason I break that one. I think I was getting these Thompsons out of the hearts. That should be good enough for now. You just made a 2.5-year badge and I'm about to hit 3 years. Well, I gotta make a 3-year one. I think 3 years should probably be something gold and shiny. The purple is supposed to be Imperial purple, but it might be too dark for dark backgrounds, but it looks kind of cool. It looked better at 500 by 500. Alright, we got that. What am I missing? Anything good? Yeah, might as well bring that too. Alright, so the hearts are definitely going to be over here. And then hearts are all dead up there. I don't think I've ever seen a heart up here. I don't think they do spawn in the woods. Because in the first game, that's where you first come into the world, is like right here at this park on the lake. And you have to run over here to this thing. I made it to about as far to where you get into the church, and then I quit playing it. Studio. Yeah, there are some great memes involving those old Genesis songs. Or Phil Collins song, like, you know, because he's a drummer as well. But there was that one, you know, that one drum solo he does at the beginning of one of his songs. And there was this meme that was always going around that, you know, it'd just be like a girl carrying laundry and then she would trip, fall, or whatever. Not hurt seriously, whatever. But they would tune that to the drum intro that Phil Collins would put on. Never failed to crack me up. You know, I think Phil Collins is still performing because he retired. You know, because he was in pretty rough shape. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah. Because he had like a, you know, a farewell tour. And he put on a pretty good show. Like, his voice was blown, but he put on a good show. You know, he had like 20 backup singers. But now he's back again, and when you see him perform, he doesn't even stand up. I think he's got a really bad back issue, and then... You know, it's like as much money as people make, you know, their overhead is really high. So, like, if you're a rich guy, you live a rich guy's life. So you have a big overhead. Like, your kids, your ex-wives, all of that stuff is compounded. So it's like even though they made millions and millions of dollars, they have to keep making money or else they're... Yeah, thank you for that follow. That is Erga Omez. Hail and welcome. Survivor. I look forward to us getting to know one another. How's your State of Decay 2 playthrough going? What's your favorite map? What's your favorite difficulty level? That's the SOD2's version of What's Your Sign? Both games, I believe, had a birthday here. A 5-year birthday for SOD2 and a 10-year birthday for... Ooh, hello, Bloater. For the first game. So that means that State of Decay 3 should be close, right? It's been 5 years. I don't really look forward to new games anymore, though. I look forward to new games after they've been around for about 3 years and they fix all the bugs and problems and issues. Can't believe I missed my turn. That's rookie stuff right there. You still playing the same game you were playing last night, Cut? Alright, so this should be my last 2 hearts down this road. Should be one right there-ish. And then one a little further up.
I don't want to stick around here for very long.
Yeah, neither do I, Mr. Man. Neither do I. Alright, the locals are looking feisty. Oh, alright, that's not where the heart is. Interesting. Usually there was a heart there. Let's see if they sell repair kits. Nobody's home. The Seven Wonders, that's a really good name for a community. Let's see. There they are. Well done, the Seven Wonders. Great name, by the way. Boop.
Okay, running on empty.
All right, have a repair kit for me.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well. What is that? Ooh. Normally I would buy that, but I'm not really going through too many bolts right now. The main weapon's been the 9mm. We'll buy that though. Good day to you, Seven Wonders. Good day. The Wilkerson's still around? Yeah, in the sequel, the Wilkerson's still around. I have one with me right there. Good old Mickey. I met a player whose gamer tag is Mickey Wilkerson. But yeah, the I never played through the first one, right? I only played it for a couple hours, but I kind of know what happens. Oh, that's Bloater. God damn it. That was my bad. Sorry, Mickey. Get out of that, please. Thank you. Ugh, that was stupid.
Fuck, my eyes
Those
are
bloaters are everywhere nowadays.
That ain't happening.
There we go. Ah. That guy's around here.
Fire in the hole!
But in this game, there's one Wilkerson in town, and then there's a story that kind of explains what went down. That's why the Trumbull Valley map is pretty cool on the campaign.
It's hurting. Don't let up.
There's also a DLC called Heartland that has some in-game story to it. And depending on which hero you choose at the beginning, you'll get like some Mickey Wilkerson lore. Oh, I didn't see that. Ugh, get off me. Alright. That's a dead end. Just need another one of these, be done with it.
Yeah, looks like I won't be on your menu today.
Why am I fucking up so bad here? That would suck to die on my last heart.
So much for those.
Alright, Mickey, let's blow this pop stand.
But hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to bed, you filth. Good night, Uncle Filth. Thanks for dropping by and hanging with me. Good man. Glad to see you streaming. I think you'll enjoy it. What is that emote? That is a Brandon Dunbar. Oh. That's a bloater magnet emote, which is quite fitting for my entrance to that heart. Well, this is the dirt road that leads up to the Wilkerson Ranch. And there's a story that'll explain what happened there. Is it this thing? No, it's not that thing. There's also a guaranteed weapon if you go to the Mickey Wilkerson Ranch behind it near the lake or whatever that is, body of water is. There's a weapon there. There's like two places that I know of that guarantees a weapon. That and the dental office in the northwest town. I believe it's a Scorpion, a 9mm sidearm. It's a really good sidearm. Alright, where would this heart be? I don't think hearts spawn in this thing. Nah, it's all white. Everyone agrees with me, you're a bloater magnet. Hey man, like, pound for pound, I hit less bloaters than anybody I've ever seen play this game. Like, you know, if I hit one bloater every 4 hours, I don't even hit bloaters that often. I'm amazing at avoiding bloaters. Don't listen to the lies of the Golden Paladin over there. I don't need to drop anything off, do I? Let's refill on some stuff, though. I don't think I really need this guy anymore, do I? No, I don't need that guy anymore. Running low on 9mm though. How many bullets do we have? 7? Nah. We'll be alright. I've got plenty of ammunition. Like, I've got a lot of 5.56. I can start toting around these guys if I wanted to. Guess it could be over here, but I thought if it was over here, I would see red here. That's the only place I can think of, though. Yeah, must be where it is. Oh, nope. We got red right here. I didn't scout this area. Could have swore I scouted that area. I mean, I've driven past here like half a dozen times tonight. Alright. If this truck blows up, though, we'll be on foot. And that is quite a high percentage chance. Nah, you'll be fine, Mickey. You're a gosh dogging vulnerable Greek god. Is there like supplies that would give me? Like, what does
I
that
need a
give me?
supply drop on my
I don't
location.
even know if I've ever used that thing. I haven't used it recently.
Yeah, I bet I could headshot that bloater there.
Yeah, I bet you could too. Bet you could too. I don't think this gives me gives me cool stuff, but nothing I really need. Yeah, this would be a really good thing to do, like on an early playthrough. I think that's like a pre-order option right there, but I think everybody
that is
gets that
one
option
sick
now.
Juggernaut.
Alright, let's head that way.
Watch that freak.
You know what? I bet you can get a repair kit here, hopefully. Oh, a lot of bad guys in here. And a Juggernaut. Oh, it's like the game knew that I blew up my damn ride. It was going to be tricky. Nope, don't do that, please. Haha!
I'm already full up.
Oh, my bad. Pardon me, guys. Coming through, coming through. Don't worry about me. Good job, Mickey. 1v1 that Juggy. Perfect. Yeah, it's going to be problematic. Problem is Mickey's keeping him over there by the truck. Oop, hello. Fine. I'll take you back this way. I've got nothing but time. I don't even think they're chasing me anymore. Well, if Mickey brings them over here, we'll be alright. Boom goes the dynamite. These outposts are so useful now. You know, now that you can upgrade them and then lay a minefield. So good. Just kind of hoping the Juggernaut would come over here.
Oh, goody.
Oof. Juggernaut get inside. Those guys are having a rough time of it. We gotta hurry up or else they'll die. Well, they're not really selling anything we want. Get off me, cheating fuck. I hate that so much. Ugh. This is why the advanced repair kits are so good. There's a steel. Nailed it. Incorrect.
Scrape that fucker off.
On it. Ugh, tell you what, man. These Zeds. They are not the most welcoming of neighbors. Not at all. Alrighty, let's see. How are we gonna go over there? That way, right there. If I hit them with my front, I'll blow up. It's probably gonna be this house over here. No? Huh. Interesting. It's gonna be here, right? Yeah, it's right there, my bad. Coffee with Ace is back. Hail and welcome back, Coffee with Ace. How you doing? What's the fifth skill for the solo runs? For this guy, it's driver. He has driver for a fifth skill.
Would be amazing.
I think mechanic may or may not be a better one. Because driver gives me better fuel efficiency and endurance on my vehicles. But if he was a mechanic, he could craft his own repair kits. And when you're running solo, resources really aren't an issue, right? You're getting plenty of resources out of the hearts and, you know, all that stuff. So your vehicle's important. And I think a mechanic might be a better fifth skill than driver. But this guy's also unbreakable. And his hero skill just gives him 10 HP. Which isn't, you know, that's not one of the better fifth skills or hero traits to have. And if I spent some time salvaging and looting and stuff, I could probably find enough repair kits to where I'm not like, you know, having issues with any of that. Ooh, hello, bloaters. But it just kind of depends on what you want your fifth skill to be and what you want your play style to be on a solo run. I mean, it's up to you. You know, it's the rules are what you make it. Like you can do a solo run with no car, for example, to where you're just running around. Because if you've done everything you can do in the game, you've got 100% in it, like I do and a lot of guys do, and you want to continue to play it, you just kind of create your own challenges.
Is this really the last plague heart in town?
I do believe it is.
That's exciting.
There we go. Boop. I did not mean to hit that.
I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, where did you come from, you cheating monkey?
That won't work.
Nope. Nope. What are you doing? Quit messing around.
Almost empty on that.
But for example, like you could make scent block and you could make a solo run extremely easy with a scent block. Or, you know, easy is a strong word. You can make it a lot easier.
Fuck yeah, it's hurting. Don't let up. Fire in the hole.
Oh, bullshit. That thing dissipated.
Running low on that. That was the last
did it.
one. Holy shit, I can't believe it.
Well done. We defeated the plague. Alright, Mickey, let's blow this pop stand. This party's over. I really love how Mickey really prioritizes getting the F in the truck. Makes me happy. Thank you, Coffee with Ace. Thank you. So that is my first solo run. I did it before with the... I made up a story where this guy was married to the hero that we lost doing this the first time. She was like a Red Talon badass, you know, had Die Hard veteran and all that stuff. And we were having an easy enough time at it, but I was like recovering from COVID and just my brain wasn't working right. And I got her killed in a it wasn't even like a super difficult situation. I just, you know, brain farted or what. Oh, my bad. Kind of like this. I think I made a clip or a highlight of it. I don't remember the exact details of it, but it wasn't like a, you know, like 9 ferals, 2 jiggles, and a partridge in a pear tree or anything. Because I've had some close calls. And I lost my first community member in a long time. What was it, last night? I was just sitting there talking to chat at my base, and this is with my forever community. You know, these are all like OP badasses. And one of my guys who he wasn't very good. He was just, you know, I think he had a negative trait, but I used him as a pathologist. He just walked outside on my base and got bloatified to death, or you know, he got zombified. I was fully expecting to have to finish this run on foot. And we can make some more meds. Nice. Well done. That makes me so happy. Alright, good game, Plague Hearts. Good game. Alright. I wonder if ferals can get up here now. That'd be interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is going to be the end of the stream. What better finale than to complete our solo lethal challenge? Happy days are here again. Alright, let's go find another glorious survivor. We've got Angel Carmine. Let's see, I think that might be Spanish. Yeah, that is Spanish.
familia.
Fucking brutal. We have more weapons.
Alright, we have got an English-speaking survivor, so we're going to go ahead and raid them and call it a night. Thanks so much for the follow, Urga. Cuculane, thanks again for 33 months in a row. You golden paladin, sexy beast you. And of course, thank you Motorsport126 for that awesome raid of 25 miraculous survivors. And the follow. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy in here. I'll try to hang out in there a little bit. And we'll see what we see. Good night, Cuculane. Good night, Otto. Thanks for hanging with me, guys, man. It makes a big difference. You got people to chat with. Makes it fun. Or else, what am I doing here? If I'm not having some fun. But you guys enjoy Sin Card. And have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon, depending on where we're at in this world. And I will see you next time. Boop. Take care.
Anybody else cat owners up in this?